Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be watching and reacting to Psycho from 1960. So, I have absolutely no idea what to expect going into this for a number of reasons. First of all, because it's an old freaking movie. This is easily going to be the oldest movie we're probably ever going to watch on this channel, to be honest. I don't really plan on watching any movies older than this. Not that I know of, at least. I've definitely seen movies older than this. I've seen King Kong from 1933. I've seen Wizard of Oz. I don't know about anything else, though. Not off the top of my head, at least. I've probably seen a bunch of scenes from things that are older than this, but this is by far the oldest movie we're doing here. And is it going to be hard for me to appreciate it for being so old? Probably. I was born in the year 2000, so this is 40 years older than me, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to enjoy it as much as possible because I know there is a lot of history behind this movie. Basically, I don't know if it started the slasher genre or if there was something before this. I think there was something before this that technically started the slasher genre, but I think this was one of the first like really popular ones that kind of fits in that genre. And then obviously movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of blew that up to another extent, and then Halloween was the one that just blew it off the roof, and that's what it really became, something huge. But I thought I had to appreciate the slasher genre. I mean, I love it a lot. I love a lot of the franchises, and this is one of the only slasher franchises I haven't seen yet now, so I feel like I just doing myself a disservice to not watch it. I know there's a couple other ones as well, but I don't know if we're gonna do all of them, but at least the first one, at least the original, would be kind of fun to do. I don't even know if it's going to be black and white or not. I have no idea. I don't know anything about this movie other than that it's a slasher. I think there's a character named Bates, something Bait related. I don't freaking know. The name's Bait is in there somewhere. Because I think they did a TV show called Bates Motel that was like a spin-off to this. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's Alfred. Let's just watch it. I believe it's an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I can't recall if I've seen anything else from him or not, but probably haven't, to be honest. But let's just watch it. Let's just see what this is all about. If you want to see the full uncut, this will be available, of course, on my Patreon, which is in the description down below, as well as early access to these videos. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it a shit ton. Let's watch Psycho. This is gonna be so freaking weird, man. This is just gonna be so weird. Holy loud. Just to piss everyone off, I should have watched the remake instead. I saw fucking Vince Vaughn is in the remake. Vince Vaughn's like my favorite actor ever, at least one of my favorite actors ever, so honestly I want to watch it just for that, but I think I've heard nothing but bad things about the remake. I've heard that it's a shot-for-shot remake, like they literally do the same thing as this one, which is kind of funny, but just modernized. Bernard. They went too fast. I couldn't read his damn name. These are a bunch of people I don't know though, because they're from older movies. Like at least when it's stuff from the 80s and stuff, I can at least recognize a lot of it, but this is so old. This is older than my parents.
What do I do with my free afternoon?
Well, you could laze around here a while longer.
Checking out time is 3 p.m.
All I'm thinking about is that these actors and actresses are probably either in their 90s now or dead, unfortunately.
Don't miss your plane.
Hey, we can leave together, Gavin.
Why does everyone in like any time before like the 60s, they all have the same voice? Like at least how it sounds over like through movies and stuff. It all just sounds the same. Like I can't tell the difference between any man's and or woman's voice. It's all the same to me.
Do you know what I do about unhappiness? I buy it off. I'm buying this house for my baby's wedding present. $40,000 cash.
We get it. You have money. Why does she look petrified? Oh, she's just petrified by the amount of money he has. I mean, 40,000 in the 60s. I mean, that's got to be worth at least like the same as like I don't know, 300,000 today. I don't have a. You know what? I'm looking this up right now. 40K in 1960 to 2021. I was actually very close. Adjusted for inflation, 40,000 in 1960 is equal to 350,000 in 2021. I said 300,000. I was freaking close as shit. I am surprised I was that close to guessing that. Wow, okay.
I don't even want it in the office over the weekend. Put it in the safe deposit box in the bank, and we'll get him to give us a check on Monday instead.
He was flirting with you.
She's heading right over to there. Yeah, that ain't your money, bitch. What you doing? I've always liked that conversation about, can money buy happiness? I've always been of the opinion that it can, but it doesn't guarantee it. But it's very likely that it would. Just depends. Can't guarantee happiness because of it, but you could be damn sure that you're more likely to be happy with it. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this to be in black and white. I don't know how... When did it get to a point where there was just no more movies that were black and white and it was just like all colored? Like, I don't know what year that was. I'm assuming it was halfway through the 60s at least. I know there were some colored movies before this, like Wizard of Oz had a lot of color. Oh shit. That was much quicker than it would be today. I've only been pulled over once in my life, and that was because I choked on air. The date, what do you call it? The vehicle inspection date was like expired, and they pulled me over for that. Gave me a ticket for it.
I'm in no mood for trouble.
What?
There's an old saying, the first customer of the day is always the most trouble. But like I say, I'm in no mood for it, so I'm going to treat you so fair and square that you won't have one human reason to give me.
Can I trade my car in and take another?
Speak like a human being, please.
Woman, you will.
She's fucking out of there. She was about to leave her stuff.
I called her sister, Mr. Larry, where she works. The music maker's music store, you know. And she doesn't know where...
She's got so much going on in her head. What if she's the psycho? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Anthony Perkins is.
I can't. You check with the bank, no? They never...
Wait, so is this what she thinks they're saying about her? This isn't what they're actually saying, right? I think that's just what she's imagining they're saying, not actually what they're saying. One thing I gotta say that I do like about older movies is they don't really spoon feed you stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things you kind of have to... You have to pay attention very... Holy shit, that's bad rain. I would not be driving in that. But you really have to pay attention, or else you will miss something, and it won't spoon feed you the information. So there's some things that you almost have to make inferences just based on what they give you, the information they give you. I feel like newer movies kind of just treat the audience a little bit dumb, so they kind of just give you everything, which works in some cases, but other cases... Oh, there's the Bates Motel. But other cases, I kind of like it when they don't spoon feed you everything. I'm not saying all new movies do that. A lot of new movies don't do that, but it's something I noticed that older movies tend to do more, where they don't spoon feed you, which could lead to people being confused about a movie and not understanding it fully, but that's what makes rewatches a little bit better, because you can learn it more. Is that the motel? That actually looks familiar. I definitely have seen an image of it somewhere, because that looks familiar.
Gee, I'm sorry I didn't hear you in all this rain. Go ahead in, please.
His mouth wasn't even moving. Was there another woman in that house?
Cabin 1. It's closer in case you want anything. Right next to the office.
This guy looks harmless right now, but I don't think it's gonna last.
I'll be in the office.
Thank you, Mr. Bates.
Norman Bates.
Norman Bates. I've heard that name, yeah.
Would you have dinner with me? I was just about to myself. I don't set a fancy table, but the kitchen's awful homey.
Okay, that was creepy. I don't know the way he said that. I don't know.
No, I tell you, no.
There was a woman there. How is she yelling so loud?
It's all for you. I'm not hungry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's just weirdly watching her and smiling. I don't. This guy's doing a good job of being creepy, though. I'll tell you that.
You eat like a bird.
Who says that?
You know what I think? I think that we're all in our private traps, and none of us can ever get out. We scratch and claw, but only at the air, only at each other.
Perhaps.
Sometimes, when she talks to me like that, I feel I'd like to go up there and curse her and leave her forever.
I thought he was gonna say kill her.
But I know I can't. She's ill. I don't hate her. I hate what she's become. I hate the illness.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be better if you put her someplace?
Care
You mean
facility?
an institution? A madhouse?
Oh, he got offended.
People always call a madhouse someplace, don't they? Put her in someplace.
he got really offended.
But she's harmless. She's as harmless as one of those stuffed birds. People always mean well. They cluck their thick tongues and shake their heads and suggest oh so very delicately.
Dude, calm down. I think he got personally offended, not even just for his mother, but I think he knows he's a little bit, you know, so he got offended himself.
It's not as if she were a maniac. She just goes a little mad sometimes.
I think this is all foreshadowing for what's...
sometimes.
We all go a little mad sometimes. Wasn't that said in Scream? Didn't they say that in Scream? I think Billy said that. Obviously, that would be him quoting this. That would make sense. Oh my god, he does have a peephole. I fucking knew it. I called that shit. This man's doing a good job of playing a psycho. I have heard of there being like an iconic shower scene in this movie, and I don't know if that's this scene. I don't know what's iconic about it. Oh my god. There's no way she's gonna die right here. They say it's iconic, that's all I know. I've never seen it though. Oh shit. Is she dead? Wait, she's dying right here? This soundtrack too. Obviously iconic music. I did know that was from this movie. So is she? This is the first time I've seen the main character die halfway through the movie. That is terrifying to look at. Where did he go? He just did it and left? What is he gonna tell the mother? I'm assuming he's the one who did it, right? Is he not the one who did it? I don't know. I actually don't know. The person who did it had like some weird hair coming down. I don't know if he was wearing a wig or something. I don't know. Because he does seem surprised by it, but at the same time, I think we could tell he's a little out of it. He's probably like just did it in some state of like mania or something, and then just I don't know. But he's acting like that's so weird. I don't know. That's interesting. I've never seen that clip. All I've heard of is there being an iconic shower scene, and I have heard that music before, and I knew it came from this movie. Is he just leaving the car out there? Into the river? More of a swamp than a river, to be honest. I mean, someone's gonna find it eventually.
I'm Marion's sister.
Oh, shit.
Look, if you two are in this thing together, I don't care. It's none of my business. But I want to talk to Marion, and I want her to tell me it's none of my business, and then I'll go...
Bob.
I don't know how she's gonna find... maybe the cop? But how are they gonna track it to Bates Motel? I don't know.
She was supposed to bank it on Friday for her boss. And she didn't. And no one has seen her since.
Someone always sees a girl with $40,000.
She was hiding it pretty well, so not really.
Did you come up here on just a hunch and nothing more?
Not even a hunch, just hope.
Well, with a little checking, I could get to believe you. Last 2 days, I've been to so many motels, my eyes are bleary with neon, but you know, this is the first place that looks like it's hiding from the world.
What was it you wanted to ask?
You see, I'm looking for a missing person. My name's Arbogast. I'm a private investigator. We have reason to believe that she came along this way, may have stopped in the area. Did she stop here?
Well, no one stopped here for a couple of weeks. Well, I'll tell you, I don't even much bother with guests registering anymore.
Oh, God. If he looks for that book, it had her name in it. If he finds that book, oh shit.
It's possible this girl could have registered under another name. Do you mind if I look at your book?
Did he erase it? Why am I rooting for this fucker? I'm like, oh, I hope he erased it. Why do I give a shit?
Here we are.
Oh no.
Leigh Samuels. That's an interesting address.
Is that her?
Look at his. Look, he's like.
Was she in disguise, by any chance? You want to check the picture again?
I wasn't lying to you, mister.
Oh, I know that. I know you wouldn't lie.
You know, it's tough keeping track of the time around.
Oh, I know.
This guy's a pretty good investigator.
Well, tell me all about her.
Well, she arrived,
He's getting so nervous now.
went straight to sleep and, left early the next morning.
Well, how early?
Oh, very early.
Which morning was that?
The next morning.
Oh my god, he's stumbling over his words and everything.
It's not coming together. Something's missing.
Well, I don't know what you could expect me to know. Listen, if you don't believe me, come on with me. You can help me change bets, okay?
Is he gonna kill him? If I was this investigator guy, I'd be calling for like backup. I know he's not part of the police, but like, I'd be calling him anyways, just in case. I mean, I guess he doesn't have. I don't know. Oh, he's gonna think that's her.
Is anyone at home?
No.
Bro, you just lied hard.
Oh, that must be my mother.
You just said no one's home. I love how he's assuming that he's like just hiding her. Probably that she was paying him, but not even coming. He's not even thinking that he would have killed her.
I think I've talked to you all I want to. I think it'd be much better if you left now. Thanks.
He's really protective over his mother. I really like that scene. That was really cool.
Well, I tell you, I don't feel entirely satisfied. See, this boy had a sick old mother. I think she saw Marion and talked to her.
Whoever gets out of the he hopped over the passenger seat to get out the other side of the car. I'm sure that was just for the camera, just because they're probably not enough room where he was, but it's just weird to see that. I think the mother's a killer too. Oh shit! Oh. Wait, that's the mother. Isn't that the mother? You think she was the one who killed Marion too? I don't know.
Just that I'm sure there's something wrong out there, and I have to know what.
Well, I think there's something wrong too, miss. But not the same thing. I think what's wrong is your private detective.
Florrie, the sheriff wants you to connect him with the Bates.
She only did one little dial and it called someone.
Your detective told you he couldn't come right back because he was going to question Norman Bates's mother, right?
Yes.
Norman Bates's mother has been dead and buried in Green Lawn Cemetery for the past 10 years.
Nope. Well, whoever that woman was, maybe it wasn't his mother, maybe it was someone else.
Well, if the woman up there is Mrs. Bates, who's that woman buried out in Green Lawn Cemetery?
I mean, I guess that could be the case too. If I was them, I'd just be assuming that maybe that was you-know-who stuck there. Marion. Obviously it's not, but I would be making that assumption.
Mother, please, it's just for a few days. Just for a few days so they won't find you.
In that dark, dank fruit cellar, no! You hid me there once, boy, and you won't do it again. Not ever again. Now get out! I told you to get out, boy.
She looks young, but she sounds old.
It's Sunday. Come on over to the house and do your reporting around dinner time. It'll make it nicer.
I don't like that woman. I don't know. She's too uppity. She's too uppity for the situation at hand.
We better decide what we're going to say or do when we walk in there.
We're going to register as man
Fuck
and
'em up.
wife. And then we're going to search every inch of the place.
Alright, I like this. So far, I'm liking this. It's such a different type of movie. It's not something I normally watch because of how old it is, but I like it.
I get your bags.
Haven't any.
You answered that so quick.
I'll show you the cabin. Don't bother yourself. We'll find it.
He's really skeptical, especially because no one comes here like ever. Oh, shit. He definitely knew they were in there.
You satisfied with your cabin?
Oh, it's fine.
Oh no. Is she in the cellar still? Oh, she saw herself in another mirror.
You look frightened. Have I been saying something frightening?
I don't know what you've been saying.
I've been talking about your mother, about your motel. How are you gonna do it?
Do what?
This man should be a detective. He's taking a much more aggressive approach than the other guy did, though.
Where's that girl you came here with?
Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no. Shit. This whole situation's fucked. Down to the cellar? This looks like a cellar to me. Ugh. That is creepy.
Mrs. Bates.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? He did put on a wig. He's just fucking insane. I knew he was insane, but that's a whole nother level of insane. Yo. What the fuck? So he was putting on that wig. We heard the mother speaking, though. I guess that was just in his head. But no. So he was yelling at his mother. That was literally just him yelling back and forth at himself, just changing his voice to... That's fucking weird.
Then she met a man. And it seemed to Norman that she threw him over for this man.
Why does this girl not seem very much affected by the fact that her sister's dead?
He hid the body in the fruit cellar. Even treated it to keep it as well as it would keep. So he began to think and speak for her. Give her half his life, so to speak.
You know how I was saying at the beginning of this video that they don't spoon feed us in movies like this, but now they waited to the end to spoon feed us. I didn't need to hear all this. I already knew this. It was pretty obvious. They're making sure all the audience members who didn't catch on to these things.
The mother's side of him would go wild.
It is interesting to hear some of this, though, because it's cool to see a movie explanation, even though it all makes a lot of sense.
Oh, they know I can't even move a finger, and I won't. I'll just sit here and be quiet, just in case they do suspect me.
This man is insane.
Why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
What the fuck? Anthony Perkins did a great job. Oh, that was a creepy transition with the skeleton. I saw there's a sequel, but it doesn't come out till 23 years after this, which is crazy. I'm not sure if you guys are interested in watching me watch that or not. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest, because it's a pretty old movie, so I was kind of expecting to be like... You know, I wasn't expecting to really like it, but I thought it had one of the most interesting, like, stories of any older movie I've ever seen. Of course, I didn't expect it to have any, you know, amazing effects or anything like that. It was all kind of just, you know, it was good camera work when they had those scenes, for at least for the time it was made, but I really liked the acting too. Like, the acting was really important, and I think it's important for any movie, obviously, but it's almost more important in these older movies because it kind of, a lot of it is based around the acting, to be honest, and I think Anthony Perkins did a fantastic job. That's the guy's name, right? Yeah, Anthony Perkins. Fantastic job playing this character. Everyone else was fine too, but I think he was obviously the standout of it. And I was just curious to see where it was going to go, because it was interesting how it was split up. The first half was definitely kind of slow. I mean, I definitely think this movie could have been cut like at least 15 to 20 minutes, because there was a long period of, like, in the beginning with Marion just kind of like going about her day and just doing what she has to do to try to escape with this money, but it's like it was kind of dragging on a little bit there. I think they could have cut some of that. It could have been like an hour and 30-minute movie, and I think it would have worked just as fine. It would have been just as effective as it was. That shower scene was cool. There wasn't like a million deaths in this movie. There was only 2 deaths, so I don't even know if you'd constitute that as a slasher. I would consider it one. It's still a dude killing people. To me, that's a slasher. And I don't think it needs to have a bunch of deaths to be considered a slasher, at least in my opinion, but definitely not your traditional one, obviously. And when it comes to how it all wrapped up with that twist, that surprised me. I was not expecting that. I was either going off of either the mother's doing the killing or Norman is, but he's framing the mother, which was kind of the case, but I thought the mother would at least be alive, and she wasn't. So that was pretty interesting. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you want to see the full uncut version of the reaction, that'll be available on my Patreon, which is in the description down below, as well as early access to these videos. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Peace out.